Hello, I'm so excited to be here. I'm going to move that little banner off of there. Hi, okay. I'm so excited because I'm talking about how to create videos that sell without feeling salesy. Let me know in the chat if you are new around here, but it's Michelle Cunningham and I'm excited to talk about this because this is what I do is I make videos and then I sell stuff. And I happen to be, it works. I want to be like I happen to be good at it because that feels braggadocious. But I do help people that sell stuff sell way more of it online using the power of video. And so I wanted to do a little training, just give you, a little bit of my time here. I was literally just filming videos in the other room. And I'm going to show you an example of one of those videos, but I want to show you kind of my 10 tips on how to create videos that sell without feeling salesy. So you can literally just be yourself online and make money. There's a really cool thing I learned many years ago. And it's just this one simple thing that people trust your true authentic voice. And so the more authentic you are, the more you're using your voice that you use when you're with your mom or your best friend or someone really close in your life. People trust you the most when they hear that particular voice. And so that's the voice that we want to be able to convey when we're in video. But the really hard thing about video is that you have to stare at a little camera lens. And it feels awkward because I'm staring at a little black dot and I still have to act like this is normal and I'm like talking to a person. But I promise you, when you practice it enough, you eventually are convinced that that little black dot that you're staring at is a best friend. And then you get better at it, right? And so anything that we get good at in life, it takes practice, right? When I first started, I'm like, oh man, it's so hard. Like, I just want to look at myself down here. This is me looking at myself. This is me looking at the camera. And when we look at the camera, we connect way better with our audience, right? So I'll give you my quick backstory and then I'm going to jump in with my 10 tips. But let's see who's here. Hi, my friend. Good to see you, Kim. Hi, LaQuetta. It's good to see you from Arizona. I'm actually going to be in Scottsdale. I'm going to be there on Monday. I'm going to be on the cover of Speaker Life magazine, which seems like a really big honor. So I'm excited about that. So I'm going to film. So anyway, okay, so quick backstory. I grew up incredibly poor, shy and humble beginnings. I didn't come from money. I didn't come from much. I never thought I'd amount to anything because I was learned as a young kid, in order to make money, you must have money. So I believed that for a good portion of my life. But I'm here to tell you that's not true. That's not true. Hard work and commitment and consistency, you can win over other people who are not consistent enough. When I learned that, I'm like, wait, if I'm just more consistent than an average person, I could do better than them. The answer is yes. I'm like, sweet, because I'm kind of average, so I'll just be more consistent and then I'll win over the other people. I might even pass some of the people that are above average because they did not apply their skills. They were not consistent enough, right? And so that is literally my whole journey. You don't have to be the smartest in the room. You just have to work a little harder and show up a little more consistently, and it can change your life forever. And so I graduated college, got my job as a pharmaceutical sales rep, thought I would do that forever. And then I realized it's kind of boring. I don't want to do this forever. So I ended up leaving after 2 years. And then I went into, what did I go into next? Uniform sales. So I sold uniforms for a while, for 2 years, made 6 figures selling uniforms for Cintas uniforms. Left that, went into real estate because I'm like, I want to own my own thing. So I went into real estate in 2009, the worst market ever. Closed a few deals, kind of went broke. Was like, what am I doing with my life? Then I decided to get into network marketing like an entrepreneur, right? So I did. I signed up with a network marketing company. I did that for 10 years. Won at that, made 6 figures, learned how to build a team and do all of that, started sharing my secrets on YouTube, how I was succeeding as a network marketer. And that turned into people asking me if I would come and speak. And I was like, what? No, I'm just a mom. Like, you want me to speak? That's so crazy. But I'll never forget, a CEO of a company called me and he was like, Michelle, our sales reps have been following your strategies for how to succeed in network marketing online. And we love you. I'm like, tell me more, really? Like, that is so nice. But I didn't say that because that would not have been professional. I was like, Michelle, keep it cool. Act like this is normal. And I was like, absolutely. And you say things like absolutely and fantastic when you're talking to a CEO. So I'm like, absolutely. Oh my gosh, I would love that. Right. So he was like, come out. Can you come out and speak? We'll pay you. I'm like, stop it. You're going to pay me? I couldn't believe it. But anyway, this was in 2007. So he pays me to come out and speak. And as I'm getting off the phone with him, this thing changes my life forever. This moment, he goes, excuse me. I didn't say that, but my brain heard that. He goes, oh, also just bring along your training program. You can sell it at the event. Now, this guy thinks I'm a bigger deal than I am at that moment. And I'm like, I don't want to break it to you, buddy, but I am literally just stay-at-home mom that makes YouTube videos. But I don't say that because that would have been unprofessional. Instead, do you know what I say? One of the 2 words, fabulous or absolute. Absolutely. I say absolutely. Absolutely. Looking forward to it. Bye, Jim. Oh, yeah. Do you think I have a training course? No, that was dumb. So in this moment, in 2007, in this dramatic moment, I go lie in front of my husband's office. My husband works in the front of the house. He like protects the house. That's why his office is over there. Mine's in the back of the house. But anyway, he's up there. And I go lie in the floor in front of his office. Just because I love to do stuff that's dramatic. He's kind of quiet and I'm not. And I'm like, oh no, what have I done? He's like, what's wrong with you? I'm like, hi, I don't know what to do. And he's like, what's wrong with you? I'm like, the CEO, he called me. They're paying me to come. He's like, no way, that's great. What's wrong with you? I'm like, he said, bring along your training program. My husband's like, okay, do you have that? I'm like, no, I don't have that. He's like, could you make that? I'm like, yeah, I could make that. He's like, well, then go do that. I'm like, okay, yeah, good idea. So I go upstairs in my son's office that week and I record these 3 CDs. That's right. This is my first digital product I ever create in 2007. I know, like a total noob. I don't know what I'm doing, but I record it, package it up, put photos of me. I'd just gotten headshots done because I thought one day I'd be somebody, but I wasn't sure who. So I went and got photos when I had like 10 followers on YouTube. I'm like, dudes, I got 10 followers. I am going big time. I'm getting a photo shoot done. So I got these photos done. I know. And I was like, I got to put them on something. So I better create a thing. So I created this. I brought it to the event. I bought these for $1. I sold them for $17 each. Thought it was overcharging. People bought them. 100 people bought them. $1,700 plus the fee they paid me to go. And I think I'm a living legend. I come home and I'm like, baby, I've got life figured out. But I came home with an extra 200 because I ordered 300 because I wasn't sure how many people would order them. So then I have to figure out how to sell them online. So that's what I did. I first put them on a website. But websites are dead. That's not how you sell stuff. You need a funnel. So then I eventually put them in a funnel. And then I learned about traffic, a book by Russell Brunson. This book, Traffic Secrets. I learned how to run more traffic to my CDs. When that happens, I go from selling $34 a month of these online to $50,000 in 1 month. That was 2019. That was the month that my life changed forever. And I was like, I really like paid ads. We're going to do more of this. And so that's what I did. And it has changed my life forever. That year, 2019, I had my lowest year yet. I did over $1 million in sales that year. Every year it's grown since then. And my passion is showing people how you can dramatically change your entire life dramatically by showing up in video. That's it. That's the secret. If you want to change your life, get over yourself and start showing up in video. Even if you're a weirdo. I'm weird. I'm not everybody's cup of tea. I'm not. But guess what? I'm not trying to be everybody's cup of tea. I'm trying to be the tea someone likes. And the other people can go drink coffee or Diet Coke. I'm not that. Okay. Anyway, so that's the backstory. I think it's important, right? And the other thing about sharing online is when you're sharing, some people are going to watch you and be like, you are my person. Let me know in the chat. Say person if I'm like kind of your person. Some people are going to be like, dude, that's enough. I've had enough. I did a webinar. This is so funny. It is so funny to me. It makes me laugh. It doesn't even hurt my feelings because I don't have feelings about people like this. But I did a webinar and I was just being me, a little quirky, a little much, right? I was just being me. I'm just kind of that. And I was doing me and she does not like me, but she wants to make it known on the webinar. And she's like, you know what? You're annoying. The little giggle, the little stories, I'm not amused by this. This is annoying. I don't trust you. I don't like it. Okay, that's okay. We know her name. I'm not going to say it. I was like, okay, you should not say that. But I actually don't care. I didn't care. I'm like, what? Okay, go eat some Cheerios or something. Go get an ice cream cone. I don't care, right? And so eventually you get to that point where you're like, you know what? Noise is noise. And all noise is good noise. I was just talking to one of my students this morning. She's like, I got a lot of people, like we went viral. I'm like, yeah, so the people come out of the woodwork when you go viral, right? Who cares? Noise is noise. That's what we want online, right? Oh, I have persons here. Thanks, friends. Okay. And I think the other cool thing is I host in-person retreats, right? I rent oceanfront mansions, 36 bedrooms, 39 bathrooms. I host these amazing retreats. I've hosted 14 of them. Women entrepreneurs are invited to go. And we basically talk branding and video creation and making your sales page and selling your thing and scaling your business, right? How to build $1 million business and beyond, right? That's what I teach at these events. But what's so fun about that is the people that come to them, I get to meet my audience, the people that I've met online. And when they come, they are so fun. Everyone is fun because if you are mean and boring, you're going to be annoyed by me. I'm going to be a bit much. And that's fantastic. And so I realized your vibe will attract your tribe. And so if you are like, "Oh, I really want all depressed, like really sad people," sweet, build a brand where you just serve like the worst of the worst, like you hate your life, then they'll come to your retreat. you know? I choose to spread joy, and I choose to teach people how to scale businesses and to think big and dream big. You know who comes to my events? People who are joy filled. They want to scale their business. They want to think big. They want to dream big. They're so full of life. They're so fun. Okay. Anyway, so here's my tips. I got 10 tips for you on how to create videos that sell without feeling salesy. Noise is noise. We love noise. My little brother Danny has a YouTube channel, and he ticked off someone in the video. He was crass or something, whatever. But someone was like, "You, da da da, I'm mad at you," and someone's like, "Yeah," and then someone's like, "No," and then they were fighting. He goes, "I got 1 million views." He goes, "It was fantastic, right?" And so eventually you get to that point of being a creator where you're like, "It's fantastic. We got a lot of views because people were really crazy in the chat." And there's actually creators that teach that strategy. They're like, they'll have like they literally purposely make videos, which I don't do this, but I should think of this sometime. They'll make like a cooking video in the middle of it in like not even a 1 second clip. It's like a half a second clip. They'll drop a fake bug into their batter and they'll just stir it right in. And people will be like, "Dude, did you not see the bug? What the heck? There's a bug in your batter. Oh my, there's a bug. Did you not see the bug? The bug, the blah, blah, blah." It goes viral just because of that 0.25 second clip where the bug. It's actually a strategy people use, which is so crazy. So I love you. Danielle Linder. Oh my gosh, you guys. She is you got to go check out her channel on Instagram. It's crazy. Parenting takes practice, okay? She's a parenting coach. She's been on like every TV show. She has like all these books. She's like famous, okay? And she's amazing. So I'm helping her get her digital courses out into the world. So I'm like, dude, hello, the whole world needs to know you, right? Well, what's so crazy is she's restarted her Instagram channel. She was at 0 followers like 2 months ago. Go check it out now. Last I checked, it was at 134,000. I bet you it's like 150,000 now. It is bananas. I'm like, dude, I need to interview you and you need to share what you're doing because it is crazy. She had an unbelievable level of obsession with making it grow. And if you're like, what's the secret? I'm like, probably having an unbelievable, or maybe it's not the word unbelievable. Maybe it is. But she had an obsession with making it grow. So, okay, so I'm going to show you some tips and then I'm going to show you an example of a video that's going to make a lot of money. I know this because I make videos and those videos run for years and years and years and bring in revenue on autopilot for my business. I want to show you how to do it because it could change your life. She hit 150,000 followers. I mean, that's crazy. It's crazy. Okay, here we go. All right. So, number 1, 10 tips to make awesome videos that sell without feeling salesy. Number 1, start with a hook that pulls people in, right? So, in my old videos, I would be like, "Hey guys, it's Michelle Cunningham, and in today's video, I'm in blah, blah, blah," right? Which, if we're on a YouTube video, you could potentially get away with that. But people have gotten way more creative nowadays. And that first 3 seconds of your video is everything. And what matters is those first 3 seconds of the video. It's called a hook. The way I think of it is a hook, like a fishing line. We want to hook people and grab their attention. But hooks on a fishing line seems dangerous. So maybe just like maybe like a hook of a cane where you just pull people in and it's maybe has fabric on it so it doesn't hurt them. That's maybe nicer. Okay. So anyway, a hook. So a good hook is you want to make better videos. And if you're ever like, "I don't know what to use for a hook," I'm like, dude, just use the word you to start with. You, not I, you. Because people, it's all about them. You know what I mean? They don't care about you. They care about them. So I say things like, "You want to make better videos," or "You have no idea what to post today," or "You posted and got crickets," or um, 10 things you're totally doing wrong in your videos and how to fix it, right? Those are hooks. And if you're like, "I don't know how to find hooks," just go to Instagram and look up hashtag reels. Reels hooks is what I think I actually just look for hooks. Hold on, let me. I think you can either look up Reels tips on Instagram, so do the magnifying glass and type in hashtag or just type in hooks. Hold on, hooks. I'm just gonna see if it pops up. Hooks, hooks, and yeah, 16 hooks ideas. Yeah, 6 viral hooks. This is a hook. 100 viral hooks. Okay. There's an unlimited amount of hooks. So if you're like, I don't know what a good hook is, do that or go to ChatGPT and be like, how should I start my video? Help me come up with a script, right? I was just filming a script for my new sales page for my cash flow on camera challenge. It's a 3-day live event that I'm doing that I'm going to show you how to make better videos and I'm going to show you how to make cash from those videos. And it's going to be at the end of the month and I'm so excited about it. And if you're like, can I register? I'm like, no, because I didn't finish the sales page video that I'm still working on, but soon. But I'll show you a video for it at the end of this. So good. Okay, so anyway, so hold on, going back to where I was. So start with a hook, number one, okay? So hook, right? And if you're like, I don't have time to look up hooks, just start with the word you. You want to get skinnier. You hate your life. You want to figure out, just whatever your target audience is, right? We want to speak to our target audience. So mine are people that want to make videos, they want to build a better brand, they want to build an email list, they want to make money with courses, they want to write a book, they want to do retreats, it's those are the people. So the content is around that. All right. Number two, tell a quick, relatable story. All right. People buy from people, not robots. Okay. So the reason a lot of people buy from me, it's very rare you'll ever catch me do a video. Like it's a little harder in an Instagram video, but in a short video, but in a longer video, I will always share my story. And it might feel redundant for my listeners. It might feel redundant for me, but there's always someone new. Do we have any new friends listening right now? If you're a new friend, let us know in the comments, right? Because people, this is so nice of you. Enjoy the moment lifestyle. Tell me your name again. I know you're my friend, but when I see this, I forget your name. Okay, so nice. So tell a quick, relatable story, right? So people need to know your backstory, why it is what you do, what you do. One of the most clicked places on a person's website is about us. I don't buy from companies. I'm like, who is this? Are you real? I'm like, oh, look at this. It's just a little paragraph, and I have no idea who you are. I'm not buying this. I think it's fake. So important. Yeah. Okay, that was Kathleen. Hi, friend. Kathleen's in our elite program. She's so nice. You're just the nicest ever. I love you. Okay, so all right, so that's number two. Share your story, right? Quick, relatable. It doesn't have to be. And then when I was 6, this happened. And then when I was 7, this happened. It was 8. Oh my god! Like I've got all those stories too. I just leave them out because I'm not trying to bore people, right? So it's quick backstory that somehow makes you relatable. Some broken part of your story. Hey, I'm not perfect. I grew up poor. I had nothing. I wish I had Pantene shampoo as a kid. I couldn't afford it. Okay. I know what it's like to be really broke. I spent half of my life really broke, and I spent half of my life not as broke. And now not broke. And it's better if you're not broke. It's easy. It's a lot easier. Just a lot easier. Okay. Number 3, show energy, not perfection, right? So confidence on camera is not about being like flawless and having this like perfect delivery, right? It's just about being authentic. And in live video, you can be just you, right? I would say live video initially for me, I would not do live video because that was so scary. I'm like, I don't want to be on live video. What if I mess up? They'll see me mess up, right? But then actually I was like, oh, I watched some other people mess up and I'm like, I actually really like that person more. I remember there was a girl from my college. I don't know her that well, but I knew her in college. I'd say hi to her and walk by, but I didn't really know her that well. But like one day I saw her on video and she was just like dancing with her kids in like a t-shirt and like pajama bottoms. And they were just singing and dancing and just being totally goofy. And I was just like, I like her now more. That was so cool to see. Right. And so when you let people into your life a little bit and they understand that you're just, we're all a little quirky in our own little weird ways. Right. Let them into your life. They love it, right? So showing your energy is totally good. The other thing I want to share is when you go live, like I see some people, they're like, in today's video, I'm going to give you tips on how to have more energy. All right, let's dive in. So tip 1, I'm like, dude, you should like kick it up a notch, right? Like, do I walk around like this to my neighbors like, hey, it's Michelle. How are you? No, that's weird. Okay. They'd be like, something's wrong with you. Right. So I match the energy of who I'm talking to. Right? Here, there's no one to match energy with. So I just give a little more energy and it's a little more entertaining to watch. Right. And so it's okay to kick it up a little bit of a little more, to just like share, to get a little more excited. That's okay. Right. But you don't have to like walk around being like that unless you're like that. I'm a little bit more of a quieter person. But if I get around the right people, I get a little quirky too. So, okay. So that's my tip number 3 is energy. Just kick it up a notch, right? Kick it up a notch. I also I'm filming this sales page video right now, right? And right before I film each little scene, which the first scene was I had to put my phone on a box of cereal boxes. And I had to say, still balancing your phone on a stack of cereal boxes? So I said that out loud. And then I looked at my camera and I went like this. Smile, stare at the camera. Ready? Smile, stare at the camera. Are you still balancing your phone on a box? Ugh. I kept messing up like that too. I couldn't remember the word stack. Okay, ready? Are you still balancing your phone on a stack of cereal boxes? Oh. Okay. So I did that like 4 times, right? And we'll use probably the last clip was the best. And we're going to stack it together and we're going to make this really cool video. I'll show you an example of this at the end. Okay. This is what I'm going to be teaching in Cash Flow on Camera Challenge at the end of the month. Right. And if you just joined, you're like, how can I sign up for that? You can't sign up yet because I have to finish the sales page video and we got to finish the sales page. So next week you'll be able to sign up and then you'll be so excited. It's going to be a live 3-day event. I'm going to show you how to make videos that turn into cash flow, money, if you like profit, that kind of thing. I'm good at doing that. All right. So anyway, so number 3, show energy, not perfection. Number 4, speak to one person, not the crowd, right? So you're talking to one person in your videos, right? So instead of, hey, you guys, it's so good to see you, right? You can be like, hey, friend, oh my gosh, Sonny, it's so good to see you, right? There is one person at the other side of the phone or the other side of the computer that's watching you. So I always try to talk to like the friend, like one person versus being like, hey, you guys. I mean, right now there's, hey, you guys are people watching, but I like to talk to one person. So just remember that in your videos, right? Like I don't say, like in my sales page video, I wouldn't be like, hey, you guys, are you trying to make videos and they're bad? No, I would say you. Hey, are you trying to film videos and they are just downright bad? Right. And I'll show you an example of this at the end of this. So, okay. So speak to one person, not the crowd is number 4. Thanks, Kathleen. Kathleen's putting the tips on the screen for us. I need to send you a gift. I really do. Okay. Yes, I'm real and I need help to grow. Yeah. Awesome. Let's see. I used to be afraid to point out the mistakes I made when training a horse, but not anymore. I pointed out. Yeah, exactly. The second, like even when you buy my courses, I film them live. So I might be like, whoa, that's a big mess up. Hold on. Let me fix this. Great. Guess you know what it does? It gives my students the ability to realize, oh, sweet, Michelle has made all this money online, yet she's still normal and she's still real and it's not perfect and that's okay. Like the days of like very curated perfect videos are done. Like remember in like the 80s and the 90s, everything was like, hello, in today's video, we're going to be sharing the strategies for how to modify the weather patterns. Let's dive in. Like that's weird. That's weird. Okay. No one's doing that anymore. We're just being real. Right. Which is why like MTV, remember the Real World? Once that came out, everything started to change where it was like, oh, we can actually be real on camera. Thank God for the Real World. It changed everything. All right. Number 5, use curiosity instead of pressure, right? So there's a lot of different ways that you can do this. You can say things like, you want to know the 3 words that totally doubled my sales? That's an example, right? Instead of saying, buy my thing now, right? So there's a way to use a little bit more curiosity. And if you're not good with those marketing terms that create curiosity, you can put into ChatGPT and say, hey, this copy I need this to be better. Some of the best internet marketers that are out there. I love Russell Brunson. I've learned so much from Russell Brunson. I always talk about him because his software made me $17 million in sales selling my digital courses. And I'm so grateful for him. But he's a great marketer. So sometimes you can just take your words and put them in and say, hi, I need you to make this better. What would Russell Brunson say here? Right? Use the book Psychology of Selling to make this better. I'd like these to have a little bit more curiosity to them. I'd love them to sell to people's internal emotions. All of that's important, right? So use curiosity instead of pressure, right? I even do it when we do like a webinar, right? Instead of saying, like, let's say in the webinar, I'm going to teach you how to cut your hair, okay? So in module 1, you're going to learn how to cut your hair. No, I'm going to say, in module number 1, you're going to learn the 5 things you should never do when cutting hair for optimal growth. Now you're like, oh, what do you want? What I gotta join that. Instead of, oh, she's gonna show me how to cut hair. You know what I mean? Wouldn't that be funny if I accidentally snip my hair? That would be funny. Okay. All right. So number 5, use curiosity instead of pressure. Number 6, sell the transformation, not the tool. So don't talk about features, right? I always say feature, benefit, hidden benefit, story. So feature is feature. Here we go. This cards on my desk. I don't know. I'm just going to make it up. These cards on my desk. I love thank you notes. Does anyone want me to write you a note? I'll write you a note. I love to write notes. Anyway, okay. So anyway, these right here. these cards, the feature is, oh, it's these pretty thank you cards in a box. That's what it is. Okay. Benefit is, oh, you can then write notes and then send them to people. Okay. Still, have we elicited an emotion at this point? No, cards that we can send to people. I'm sorry, my heart's not like excited about that yet. Hidden benefit is so that when it arrives in someone's mailbox, they open the card and they feel love that they haven't felt in a while. They've been lonely and they're like, oh my gosh, this brings me so much joy, right? That is like a hidden benefit of the card. Okay. People buy because of the hidden benefit and they buy the most and they understand the most based on the story you shared. So let's make it a story. I'm just doing this out of the blue on a whim. I didn't practice this one, right? So, hey, you guys, and here's a story. Like, here's how I would sell this. So, you guys, I got these new cards. Okay. I love them so much. They're like so cute and they're so pretty. So, I wrote this and I have sent 10 different cards to just like people that I love. And what I love about it is like, I don't know, people don't get physical cards anymore. And so sent one to my mother-in-law. She literally opened it up and she was so happy because she hasn't gotten a card in a while. She sent me a message that I just made her feel so loved and so special and so joy filled. And I was like, oh, like that's what life's all about. That's what life's all about. We all need cards. We all need these cards and we need to send them to spread more joy in the world, to make people happy. Like that's what life is all about. We got one shot in this world to make people feel special. Have you done that today? I need these cards, So hidden benefit is, what it does for people. And then when you tell it through a story, people visualize the story. Some of you, most people see things in a story. So you potentially see my mother-in-law, right? I could have told more of the story of where she was, but when she went to the mailbox, she opened the card. You've created a scene in your head and now it makes it more memorable. So then you're like, later when you see cards, you're like, shoot, yeah, that mom, she felt so nice. I should buy some cards, right? And so feature benefit, hidden benefit, story. And so you always want to sell the transformation. We don't want to just sell the tool. This is a tool. The transformation is we spread joy, we change people's lives, we make them happier, they love their life, they're thanking us, everything's better, they have a better day, they have a better week, they're nicer to people in the world. That's what we want to sell, right? So don't talk about features, talk about how people feel after they use the product. People buy the after picture. So when I'm selling my new thing, which is how to make better videos, right? I'm not going to say, I'm going to show you how to make better videos. No, I'm going to show you how to be more confident on camera so you actually enjoy the process. And then I'm going to show you how to take that and I'm going to show you how to take these videos and actually turn it into an income stream so you can live the laptop lifestyle, so you can have total freedom, so you can have videos that are working on automation, bringing in income on autopilot so that you love your life. And when good people earn good money, they do more good in the world. That's my passion. So like that's how you sell it, right? Not, hey, do you want to make better videos? Buy my video course. It's not going to sell. Okay. So that was a little dramatic, If someone's just tuning in, they're like, this lady, just a little much. Just a little much. You would be correct. Okay. Number 7, repeat your core message like a catchphrase. So create a memorable statement, right? So there's things I say over and over and over again. One of them is, you are $1 million brand. I truly believe every person out there, if you put your head down and you make videos and you show up consistently, you can build $1 million brand. I know this to be true because I was unqualified. There's no reason I should have built $1 million brand, but I did. And once I did, I'm like, oh, I can't believe I did that, right? And I got this award right here that says I did $1 million in sales. And I was like, oh my gosh, that was so cool. I want to show other people how to do that, right? But I say that a lot because I truly believe that. And then I did 10 million in sales and I got this bigger award, that one, right? Because once you hit 1 million, now you can do 2 million. And once you do 2 million, now you can do 4 million. When you do 4 million, 8 million, now you get, blah, 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 So that's what I teach you how to do. Okay. So repeat your core message like a catchphrase, right? I have a few different ones that I share over and over and over again. You are like really pretty is another one I say. Because I feel like we need to hear that. You know what I mean? Like if people could just tell me that and I tell you that, this just makes everyone happy. Nobody is mad when someone's like, you're so pretty. Have you ever been? No, that's the nicest thing ever. So I tell people they're pretty like all the time. All the time. Like I did yesterday. I say to everyone, I was getting an acai bowl. I'm like, you are so pretty. Holy cow. She's like, thank you. I say to everyone. Okay. She had lashes and makeup. All right. Okay. Okay. Repeat your core message like a catchphrase. End every video with some sort of clear invite, right? So at the end of this, I'm going to, I always sell something when I'm live, right? If you're like, wait, who are you? I think I would like some more of what it is that you have. I do have a monthly membership. It's if you go to michellelovesyou.com/content, that is the best way to learn from me for the least expensive price. It's a monthly membership. I teach you how to make better videos. I teach you how to build your email list. I teach you how to create content, how to show up consistently, all of that. And there's trainings in there from some of my top students in my year-long coaching program. So that's really good place to start. All right. So end every video with some sort of clear invite. So you'll see it. You're going to see it in the video I'm going to show you. I'm going to give you an exact example of this. For my cash flow on camera challenge, I'm going to show you the clear invite at the end. It says at the end, so if you're interested, click learn more and I'll see you on the inside. That's usually how I end my videos. Not, okay, bye, right? Ugh. Okay. Number 9, add movement every 5 seconds. This video is a little bit different because it's a live video, so it's missing some of those elements, but I'm going to show you how to do that. How to like change your tone, how to move your hands, how to shift your body, change your scenery. So I'll show you how I did it in this one clip. I essentially filmed the same video twice with 2 different outfits, and then we spliced them together. So you'll see it in a second. But movement makes your video way more enticing. So number 8 is end every video with some sort of invite. And number 9 is add movement every 5 seconds. Okay. And my last tip is be the energy you want to attract, right? So if we want to have magnetic marketing, we just want to put it out there of the people we want to attract. And I already talked about this, right? Like, I'm not interested in low energy people with negative vibes who hate their life. Like, I don't have energy for that. I'm such a positive person. I'm almost like, I can't even hear negativity. I'm like, whoa, what do you mean you had a bad day? That never happens. If I have a bad day, I'm not around to talk about it. Yeah, that's my bad day. Everything else, like, we are having a fun adventure today. Talk about this one. And I've had a few adventurous days this month where I'm like, this is a good adventure, because a good adventure is such a good story you can share later, right? Flat tire, side of the road. Oh, fantastic. Run out of gas. That's so fun. Your house caves in on you. Oh man, I hope you get out. But like, those are fun adventures if you have the right mindset. I mean, the house caving in is potentially a little dramatic. I haven't had that happen, so like maybe that's not a good example. But you get it. Do you know what I mean? Me getting bit by fire ants. Thank you. That was 8 weeks ago. I got attacked. I got 22 bites by fire ants. And I don't recommend that, but that is a funny story and makes for a funny adventure, because I'm out there, got bit by fire ants. I'm on the phone with my mom. She's like, run for water. I'm like, ah. I throw my shoe. I throw my sock like a psychopath. Not dainty, more like someone being attacked. And I throw my shoe in the middle, my hoka, in the middle of the street. My mom's like, run for the pool. I'm like, holy cow, the pool's all the way around the fence and around the yard. I gotta go. But I did. I ran. I'm screaming. I'm hitting, whacking ants, and I jump in the hot tub. Yeah, like a psycho. They were still biting me in the hot tub. I'm like, get away. Leave me alone. So it's not bad to be bit by fire ants on day 1. But I will tell you, the next 6 weeks is not fun. Oh, it's the worst itch of your whole life. It wakes you up at night, and then you have to put your ice feet in buckets, and then baking soda and vinegar, and then witch hazel, and then I had homeopathic treatments, and I had calamine lotion, then I had Benadryl, and you name it. I would say ChatGPT. I'm like, it's still itching. What do you got? Nettle tea. I had everything. I did it. If you're like, did you do this? I'm like, oh, I did. I did them all at the same time. But that makes for a good story. Okay. So yeah. So anyway, be the energy you want to attract. Be someone people want to watch, right? So those are my tips. So I'm going to give you one quick example of a video. Cinnamon. Oh, in the dirt nest. Okay. Good to know. Yeah, don't get bit by fire ants. All right, so here's the video I want to show you. So this just shows you an example of a video that is kind of filmed. It's filmed in the same format that I just shared. And this video, let me just hit pause on it. I'll just give you a little more context. This is for my upcoming Cash Flow on Camera challenge. So, yes. Hold up. Wait, let me revert. Okay. So this, I'm going to add it to the stage so you guys can see it, but this is for my new Cash Flow on Camera challenge. This is one of the ad videos. It's not launched yet. If you're like, how do I buy a ticket? I'm like, you can't just yet, but you will be able to in like a few days once it's ready. So just stay tuned. But I just want to show you this formula of, it was a script kind of from ChatGPT. I make ChatGPT script, but then I I add my own things in because I don't always love what it says. But I say, give me a really funny script. I want to make it about a minute long. Help me come up with. And so here is what it came up with. So here we go. look like this. Hey, it's Michelle, and in today's video, I'm going to show you how to make bad videos. Really bad videos. Hi, I'm Michelle Cunningham. I'm going to teach you how to make videos the right way. So I created the Cash Flow on Camera Challenge. And it's a 3-day challenge where I'm going to teach you how to make awesome videos with just your phone. Videos that actually bring in buyers. So if you like money, you might like this. And if you're wondering if this actually works, the answer is yes. This award right here says I've made over $1 million from the videos I've made online. And this award says I've generated over $10 million from the videos I've made online. And I don't share that to impress you, but to impress upon you. I'm just a shy girl from humble beginnings who started making videos. And that simple action changed my entire life and my home. And I want to show you how to do it. Because here's the truth. Video is the fastest way to grow your business online. And you need someone to show you how to do it without looking like a hot mess express. So you gotta join my Cash Flow on Camera Challenge. It's 3 days, simple steps, in a really fun format. And there's gonna be prizes. So if you like prizes, and you like learning, and you wanna make money from your videos, and finally stop making videos that look like mugshots, you need to join us. Because listen, if I can figure out how to do this, you can do it too. All you have to do is click learn more, and I'll see you on the inside, my friend. Do you like it? Okay, can we just show this part? Hold on, this makes me laugh. My husband's like, babe, don't show that to anyone. I was like, no, it's fantastic. Hold on, it's a clip of me with no makeup on. Right there. Hold on. Look at, I tried to look as bad as I could. Oh my God, look at it. It's so bad. That's really me. People are like, that's not you. I'm like, I know. I kind of look like a man when I wake up. Then I went like this with my neck to look really bad. I think people are going to rewatch the video and be like, there's no chance that's you. I'm like, oh no, look at that. I think it's great. Okay. So weird. Okay. Anyway, okay. So anyway, if you guys are like, wait, I want to sign up for that. That sounds really cool. It's going to be 3 days. It's going to be live. So it's going to be fun. There's going to be challenges. Day 1, I'm going to teach you just how to make videos. Day 2, I'm going to show you how to take the video we made and make it better, right? How do we do multiple scenes like I just did there? I'm going to show you how to edit it inside a CapCut to make it a little bit more fun and playful. And then on day 3, I'm going to show you how we use these videos to generate buyers, right? How do you get those things running? So we're generating buyers, whether it be for something you're an affiliate of, or a thing that you sell, or a course that you sell, or a business you need more business for, or a service that you offer. Like video is video, right? Like I'm so fascinated by people that just make really good videos and bring in business. Like there's a lady, Judy, I don't know if you guys follow her, but Judy owns a pancake house in like, I don't know, Minnesota or like Chicago or somewhere really weird. But Judy has got the most amazing, stupid pancake. Look up Judy pancake videos on Instagram. She's a legend. She just doesn't even speak good English. It's the funniest thing. But she makes really good videos, and she's bringing in so much business that Judy's now opening another pancake location because she makes the most ridiculous videos. And so if you're like, would it work for my business? I'm like, it works for any business. It's working for Judy's pancake shop. Not that I was affiliated with her, but I watch her and I'm like, so smart. These are clever videos. Very well done. So that's what's so fun. So, okay, but wear the same outfit. Let's see. Is there part of this? So what I did in that particular scene is I filmed the same video with 2 different outfits, and then they flip-flopped, right? So we actually got 2 videos out of that message, and we flip-flopped the outfits. I am filming this one right now, and I have had like, what I'm doing is I just go in the kitchen. The shades are open. I mean, this is not well planned. The shades are open, and I just in the middle of the kitchen, I throw this off and throw the new one on. And I'm like, I don't think the neighbors can see in during the day, but I'll check with them later, because they might actually be able to see. I should, maybe go to the bathroom. But anyway, I don't have time for that. I just whoop, and then whoop, film, and then I film my little scene. And it might be like one scene is like, hi, I'm Michelle Cunningham. And then I go change. And in today's video, so it's a little bit more work to do the changes, but if you don't worry about the dress being I just throw it off, pile of dresses, throw a new one on. It's fast. Big mess. It's a big mess. Doesn't matter. Yeah. So who cares? Well, I'll let you know if the neighbors see. They're going to be fine. They're fine. Anyway, okay. I love you guys. I got to go back to filming. I hope you found this helpful. Let me know on a scale of 1 to 10 in the chat. 1, this was the worst training I ever attended. This was not helpful at all. And I hate you. Remember the lady? She hated me. Is there anyone here? Just say 1 and say 10 if this was actually pretty helpful. I got some value. This brought me joy or something. I don't know. Some sort of anything is a 10. 1 million. Sweet. I got more than a 10. I got a million. I got a 10. Do we have any 1s in the house? I got another million. I got 1,000. And Christopher. Hi, friend. All my friends are here. Oh, I got another 10 and another 10. Okay. Oh, I'm giving away prizes now. Ready? Okay. Oh, this will be good. I should give this away. Does anyone want these? Say cards if you want these cute thank you notes. It's hard to see them. I don't know why, but they're cute. You know, I love Target. I just do. I know some people don't. I don't follow the news, so don't kill me if I like Target. All right. Okay. Yeah, I don't watch the news, you know. So anyway, say card if you would like that. Say, what's this? Always be on the lookout for the presence of wonder. This is daily inspirational box set. So say box if you want this one. Okay. And then I have she is strong. And then it says Proverbs. This is how I look at stuff now, guys. I'm getting old where I'm like, I can't even read it. It's very hard to read. 31:25. So this has got a little religiousness to it. Let me see what's in here. Oh yeah, there's a Bible verse at the top of each of these. You can't see them. Say journal if you want this one. So options are card, box, journal. Oh. She is more precious than jewels. Proverbs 31:10. Another one. Yep, little messages on the top of each page. So I'll just pick between those two. Okay, then I got to refill my box. What else is in here? There's a baby Jesus in here. My friend sent me that. She sent me anointing oil. I think it's when I hurt my back. She's like, you need this. I'm like, okay, thank you. I got a lot of cool friends. Okay. And the winner is, da, da, da. If I draw your name, and you didn't say something, I'm just going to give you something. Is that okay? I know it's aggressive. I'm just forcing gifts on you. You can always opt out. Okay. And the winner is, da, 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 click, click, Julie Cat. Is it Julie Cott? Is this Julie from Midwest Somatics? Is this the same person or is this someone different? There's Julie Cott from Midwest Somatics, and that might be her. Okay, anyway, you just won cards. Julie, send me a text. Here's the number. There's a lot of people that don't claim the prizes, by the way. There's the number, 860-463-5843. Okay, another winner. Go, just say cards, Julie, when you message in. Okay, and then the winner is click, click, click. What the heck, dude? Click. Okay. Suzanne's Glow and Tell journal. Options: light pink. She's more precious than jewels. Dark pink. Light pink, dark pink. You just let me know. Okay, I'll set those both aside. When you text in, just be like light pink, dark pink, whichever one. Okay, one more. Now the next winner gets the box because I've run out of the other one. So say box if you would like the inspirational box set. No, no, no. Here we go. Then the winner is, waiting for the word box. It is her, Julie. Hi, friend. Threw me off with that middle name thing. I'm like, that's not Julie Cott. That's someone new, but it is you. Okay. All right. Here we go. All right. Does anyone want the box? Just say box. Oh, it's coming in. Okay. There was a delay. All right. The box with daily inspirational box sets, 2-sided cards, 230 inspiring quotations to enjoy. Pick your favorite and place in the display window and change it out as often as you like. Oh, that's smart. Ready? And the winner is, oh, by the way, I got to tell you guys this funny story. I got approved as an Amazon Vine influencer. I apparently leave a lot of reviews. And if you leave a lot of reviews, then you become an Amazon Vine influencer. And they send you 3 free things a day. And you can pick from this wonky website of like not that many good things, but sometimes good things if you really do a lot of digging. But I get 3 free things a day. I know. So I should start filling my box with my random Amazon Vine stuff because I'm getting a lot. And once I do 80 reviews, then I get 8 free things a day. But you might be like, that sounds so amazing. I'm like, well, a lot of car parts on that back wonky website. So I'm like, I don't need a whatever nut and bolt, you know, but you can find earrings. You got to really do some digging. I look up earrings, family, fun, friends, girl, party, balloons. Anyway, it's kind of funny. Okay. So go leave a lot of reviews on Amazon and then you become an Amazon Vine influencer. I didn't even know it was a thing. I didn't know you can't apply to it. You only get asked for it if you do a lot of reviews. So apparently I just did that. Okay. And the winner is click. Apprende con Nurse Cyrus. Did I say it right? Apprende. Is that French? Apprende. No, that's a pray. Is that? I'm so curious. Let me ask ChatGPT. Apprende. What does apprende mean? Just want to know. Okay, I look up everything. All right, you're the winner. All you got to do is send me a text. ChatGPT is slow, very slow. Aprende is a Spanish word that means learn in English. Oh, I did not learn that apparently in life. So, yeah, I didn't know that. Okay, I don't know everything. I'm just good at marketing. All right, I love you guys. Thanks for being on. Nurse apprentice. Thank you. Gee, you guys, see? A lot of smarter people. A lot smarter people. All right. Congratulations. Okay, send me a text message, anyone who won, and I'll mail your gifts out to you. Now I will go back to filming. I love you. I'll see you soon. Have a fabulous day. And you're like really pretty. Okay, bye, my friends. I'll see you soon. Bye, friends.